Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the FCS Football channel. And today we are back with a watch along, and of course today we have got the Italy versus Switzerland game to watch. Interestingly enough, obviously, well, it's not really interestingly enough. If we go over to this screen and we open that up, we can see Wales have now gone top of their group. They've now got 4 points after they beat Turkey 2-0 earlier on. Meaning, what that pretty much means is that Wales are through to the knockout rounds. They're probably the first team to make it into the knockout rounds. While they're not officially there, they are probably there, aren't they? Switzerland, obviously, if they win today, they'll be level on points with Wales, making the final day a little bit more interesting. Obviously, Wales aren't, like I said, aren't guaranteed qualification yet. Italy, if they win today, they guarantee qualification to the knockout round. So today it's all to play for still. I mean, that being said, if we go over to the teams today for Italy, I believe it's exactly the same team that started in the opening group game against Turkey. So that's Donnarumma in goal. It's a back four of Di Lorenzo, Bonucci, Chiellini and Spinazzola. It's then a midfield three of Locatelli, Jorginho and Barella. It's then a front three of Lorenzo Insigne, Ciro Immobile and Berardi. For Switzerland, of course, we didn't watch Switzerland in their last game. That was against Wales, wasn't it? Obviously, they drew that game 1-0. But I mean, the goal scorer in Bolo is still playing. But for Switzerland, it is Yann Sommer in goal. It is a back three of Elvedi, Fabian Schär and Manuel Akanji. All three centre-backs, I think, are very good centre-backs. It's a midfield, or a midfield four, I guess, of Kevin Mbappe, obviously, of Wolfsburg, formerly of Newcastle United. Very attacking wing-back. And Ricardo Rodriguez, is he still at Torino, or is he at PSV now? I think he's at Torino, isn't he? Yes, he's at Torino. Again, very similar to Babu, but for the left, very attacking fullback. And then Granit Xhaka and Freuler in midfield. I think that's a very good double pivot. Granit Xhaka, while he might not be the most versatile, on the ball he's good. He's a good tackler. And Freuler, similar. He's a little bit more mobile. So I think it could be an interesting partnership between the two. And then up top, it's going to be Xherdan Shaqiri, just behind a front two of Breel, Donald Embolo, and Haris Stefanovic. Hello, Nico. How are we today, my guy? You own 2-all. Right. I said 2-0 Italy. Nico, you're going 2-all. I think Italy so far have been the best team in the tournament. Might be controversial, but I think they've been the best team in the tournament. I think they look absolutely fantastic in their in the opening game of the tournament, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they get on today. I really, really am. I think they are a top nation, and I mean, look, I think they could be a slight underdog. Defensively, they look good, and going forward, we know they have quality. Ciro Immobile, just one of them. Everton are getting Rafa Benitez as manager. I know. I've been trying to keep an eye on that kind of scene. Because I'm surprised that Everton want Rafa. Obviously, he's a former Liverpool manager, which makes it a bit dodge. Tell you what, my hair. I had it cut today, but as it always is after you've had a haircut, it's just a mess. I might have to put a hat on. We got Southampton first game of the season. I didn't know that. Are you happy with that? Sub benches are thusly. It's Sirigu, Belotti, Bassina, Emerson, Chiesa, Acerbi, Cristante, Bernardeschi, Raspadori, Bastoni, Rafael Tolai and Alex Mera. Is he a centre back? I swear he's Brazilian. Maybe not. And Manchester United, and sorry, Switzerland have Sylvain Widmer, Dennis Zakaria, Ruben Vargas, Mavogo, Zuba. So I don't know how to say that name. Benito, Mahebdi. I don't know how to pronounce all these names. And you're right, Leeds. We do have Leeds. I obviously did make a video on Manchester United fixture list. So check that out if you haven't already. Right, so we are about to get underway. Switzerland taking kickoff. I don't think they've bid for him. I think they've just inquired about him. I believe. All right, away we go. Most teams don't actually put bids in for players anymore. They speak to them, and they say, "Oh, would you accept 40 million, for example?" And then that's when they say, "Oh yeah, we would," or "No, we wouldn't." Oh, timer's slightly behind. There we go. I mean, I'll check it up. I don't think. Oh, maybe they did. I mean, 40 million for Ben White. I think that's a bit. Is that what Arsenal need? Do they need a Ben White? I would argue probably not. Oh wait, Shaqiri, Akanji, Ricardo Rodriguez, Bonucci, Barella picks it up. Well tackled by Xhaka, Staverovic. Switzerland, obviously, they need to win this game. So they'll be all over this game from the start. I don't think Will Haaland go to Chelsea? I don't think Jack Grealish moves to Chelsea. I don't know about Haaland though. I think Chelsea, they've got the money. With the Champions League winners. That points to the fact that Haaland might want to go. And I don't think... Like I said, I think Haaland has to leave this summer. Here comes Berardi for Italy. Yeah, I think Haaland has to leave Dortmund this year. And I think Dortmund kind of know that if they want to get his full value out of it. Unless they're willing to take a hit at a chance of winning the Bundesliga again. And not wanting to lose their two superstars in one summer. Like you've just mentioned there, Nico. Sancho is going to join Man United. So can Dortmund afford to lose their two star players in Sancho and Haaland? But I think they kind of have to. We know what Dortmund are good at. We know Dortmund are good at buying cheap, selling on for big. And look, you're going to get, what, 90 million for Sancho and about, what, 130, we'll say? So that's 220 million to spend. That sort of money, you can mount a title charge against a Bayern Munich that are potentially going to be in transition. We don't know how well they'll adapt to the new system under Julian Nagelsmann. Obviously, what he has he started coaching there yet? I'm not 100% sure, but he's not going to have a complete full pre-season because of the Euros. I'm not sure if any of their players will play in the Olympics for their nations, but potentially that. And look, if Dortmund get a bit of stability, although I'm not sure, does Dortmund have a new manager? If Dortmund don't have a new manager, then that would be easier. After the tournament, Sancho is going to do his deal and sign for United. Well, yeah, Jadon Sancho. There's no doubt Jadon Sancho will sign for Manchester United. It's just a matter of time. Well, I don't know. He won't play every single game, but it will be a first team. You don't sign a player for what we're going to spend £90 million and not start and him not be a first team regular. It just doesn't happen. Barella, nicely back to Bonucci. Barella. Di Lorenzo. Locatelli. Back to Barella. Locatelli. Barella. Locatelli. Berardi. Insigne. Lovely ball over to the top to Locatelli. Can't header it back across. Immobile's appealing for a free kick, but obviously he's not going to get it. Why did United sign? Well, because Van der Beek was signed to be a bench option and a rotation. You do buy players as a backup, but you don't spend £90 million on a backup. We spent 30 million or 35 million, I believe it was, on Van der Beek. For a club like Manchester United, that's what you kind of have to spend for a backup player. Fred ain't bad. McTominay is. I think Fred is a good player. I think he's massively underrated. Sorry. He's starting for Brazil, and he's being crucial for Brazil. If I was Sancho signing a 6-year deal, I don't know. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Fabrizio Romano is the man to follow about the news. Di Lorenzo, lovely ball out to Spinazzola. Spinazzola was obviously man of the match in the last game, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on today. He does well. Insigne can't pick it up. Good defending by Mbolo, tracking back. Brula, Xhaka, Brula. Good interception by Berardi. Can Italy win it back? Here is Lorenzo Insigne. Di Lorenzo puts the ball into the box. Well blocked. Insigne. Barella. Bonucci. Berardi. Jorginho. Barella. Bonucci. Chiellini. Berardi. Not Berardi. Locatelli. Chiellini. Bonucci. Hello. How are we, mate? C Nation. C Nation, you sensation. How are we, my guy? Are we good? Here comes Mbono for Switzerland. Takes on Chiellini. Good tackle by Di Lorenzo, but Switzerland keep hold of it. You're going 2-1 Italy. If we open the predictions, we've got a very... It's a nicely spread out predictions, to be fair. So I went for 2-0. Nico went 2-all. And C Nation's gone 2-1. It's very close. And Immobile heads over the bar. If a Championship Club wins the FA Cup, still don't. Yeah, they do. The most recent example of that. Well, it's slightly different, but Wigan. Wigan got relegated, but they beat Man City in the FA Cup final and got Europa League football. Or there was Bradford, who they won the Community Shield, not the Community Shield. They won the, I think it was it the Capital One Cup at the time, but obviously now the Carabao Cup, and then that as such they got Europa League football. But I think technically you go into qualification for Europa League, and obviously they got knocked out, so they didn't actually make it. Go 10 likes. I mean, if we can get 10 likes, that'd be great. Obviously, you guys, if you want to share the stream, obviously hit the like button as well. Share the stream with your friends and whatever. And we can see if we can get to 10 likes. But if we can't, no big deal. Well, brilliant. 4 more to go then, I guess. Obviously, as the graphic now says, this game is being played in Italy. Obviously, Stadio Olimpico. Look, I thought, penalty! No, Insigne went down in the box. He won't get a sub on sub. You're not. Yeah, I know. Again, it's no big deal. Hey, you right, mate? How are we? We're right. Oh, nice shot. Well blocked. How are we, anonymous guy? How anonymous are you? Do you have a score predictions for us, mate? Insigne? Immobile? Spinazzola? Lovely boy in Locatelli. Chiellini. Spinazzola. Chiellini. Spinazzola. Does well. And Babu, good tackle. It's out for a... Is it goal kick? Well, this is that tackle on Insigne again. It's not a penalty. It's never a penalty on Insigne. Right, Jan Sommer goes long. Chiellini, well headed, well won. Xhaka. Elvedi. Goes down the line. Well won by Spinazzola. Insigne. Lovely play by Insigne. Barella fouled. Nothing given. And Elvedi. Mbabu. Good tackle by Barella to throw him. Yeah. Same with Switzerland today. If you get 6 points in your group, you're through. Xhaka. Alvedi. Xhaka. And Kanji. Shaqiri. Oh, great play from Shaqiri, but it's a free kick. Free kick on foul by Shaqiri on Jorginho. Digne. Locatelli. Chiellini. Bonucci. United don't want to... Good. Rightly so. I don't get this idea that we need Kieran Trippier. We've got Diego Dalot, who obviously he's in the Portugal squad now, isn't he? As a right back. Here is Insigne, can't stop the ball through to Immobile. Insigne fires a really poor ball over the bar. So yeah, we've got Dalot, we've got Brandon Williams, who's meant to be this big thing. Why do we need what's his name? A Kieran Trippier. Like if we can get him for a decent price, like maximum I would be paying is what 15, 20 million. But yeah, they want 30 million. Like 30 million is a decent deal. 15 million is I can accept that as a kind of nothing deal. Immobile, Jorginho, ball out to Locatelli. Insigne. Good tackle by Xhaka. Brula and Babu. Goes down the line. Foul by Jorginho on Shaqiri. Free kick. Villa did a bid for 25. Oh no. You know, I thought that was a weird bid. I like the business Aston Villa are doing, but I don't see where Smith Rowe fits in for them. They've got Grealish on the left. They've got Buendia to play at 10 or on the right. And they've got Bertrand Traore as well. I don't know where Emil Smith Rowe fits there. Plus, for 25 million, I think you can get a better player right now. Spinazzola. Insigne. Jorginho. Locatelli. Immobile. Nice ball out to Dominic Berardi. Berardi puts the ball into the box. And Babu wins the first header. And clears it out for a corner for Italy. He's either going to Chelsea or PSG. I'll be surprised if Chelsea get him. Although it would be a good signing for him. Although I do question what that means for Reece James. Because you don't spend 60 million, which is what Inter want, on a right back without starting him week in, week out. You right, GG Myths? How are we? Nice ball in. Chiellini! Italy have the lead in the Stadio Olimpico. Donnarumma is celebrating. Giorgio Chiellini is celebrating. The Italians have taken the lead. Right. They're checking the goal. Surely they can't rule it out. What are they checking for? I told you I was streaming at 8, to be fair. It's not gonna count! And it's back to 0-0. But, I mean, Lucy, while you're here, you might as well give her a score prediction. But, I mean, look, obviously that goal has been disallowed. But what I think it does show is Italy are still a danger from set pieces. I saw it against Turkey. They looked dangerous. But Turkey, they had the players, and they do have the players to defend it. Obviously, players like Asayuncu, they're Demiral. Berk Yilmaz is a tall lad. Oh, Lucy. You beauty. You beauty. What a prediction. There you go. You've copied the master. Well done. That's a great prediction from you. Right, long ball from Sommer. You're copying me once again. You're funny, Lucy. You are funny. Enough. Keep up with that lip, and you'll lose that spanner. Barella. Lovely ball into Spinazzola. How are we, mate? I'm good. How are you? Also, mate, do you have a score prediction? Is that a threat or a promise? Both. Barella. Looks for the ball through. Nice defender by Shah. Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji. Sommer. Was the goal disallowed? It was. Yeah, it was handball. I didn't actually see the handball, but apparently it was handball. Here comes Shaqiri for Switzerland. Obviously, like I said, they need a goal. Poor ball in. Immobile. Drula. Xhaka. Nicely caught by Donnarumma. Chiellini's injured by the looks of it. Oh, it was. It's hard. It's a harsh handball, but it probably is. He's jumped up and it has hit his hand. Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate that, mate. I mean, do you have a score prediction for today for this game, mate? And I'll write it down onto the prediction list. These are the predictions so far. So, Chiellini's off. And Acerbi's on. He must have picked up a little bit of an injury. Oh, we've got another 2-0 Italy. That's a big one. So that's a controversial prediction. Although, look, we've seen crazier things. With when teams, especially in knockout football, and which this is kind of is for Switzerland, they need to win this game. And if Switzerland don't, well, they don't need to win this game. Go! There's the first! Oh, I forgot to get it. I forgot to take the one away. Locatelli scored now, though. Great finish by Italy. Locatelli with a goal. Is it Locatelli with a goal? It is. It's Locatelli who plays the ball out wide again. It's brilliant. I'm my own man. I'm not a shepherd. Surely it would be I'm not a sheep. You are the shepherd if you're leading it. It's brilliant. Brilliant play by Italy. They look quality. What? Sergio Ramos will leave by Sergio. What? Sergio Ramos is leaving. Sergio Ramos is leaving Real Madrid. There we go. That is huge news for Real Madrid. I mean, Charlie, if Switzerland are to win now, your prediction may be right. So, what's your opinion on Sancho maybe coming to United? He's definitely coming to United. He's coming. He's coming home. Look, last summer we should have signed Sancho. We didn't, and there's no way we would let this deal go again. No way, in my opinion. You don't mess up a deal as badly as we did last summer with Sancho. Go back in for him the next summer and not get him. It just doesn't happen. It just won't. It just can't. It can't happen. Can it? It can't happen. Right. All right. Thank you for taking us back. Thanks. But what I'm interested in is where will big Sergio Ramos go? Obviously, he's leaving Real Madrid on a free. Where is Ramos going to go? For me, the only place I see Ramos going is PSG. Or maybe Uh, Sevilla, maybe. Thank you, Sil, mate. I bet on the Euro to also on the Euros to also top, France for the winners. Wait, who'd you bet on for to be top goal scorer in the Euros? I've got two bets on the Euros. I have France. I have two winners. Ollie out. Show next season, mate. Be ready. Oh look, if Ollie gets sacked, I'll have to do a show with you, you and Realist, mate. Oh, Ronaldo. Yeah, I mean that's not too bad, to be fair. That's not a bad shout. Yeah, I have what, a £2 on Portugal to win the World Cup, the Euros, because I think I got 11-1 odds on that, or 10-1 odds, or something like that. Well, I get a return of £22 for a £2 bet, so I just thought it's a worthwhile bet because I think Portugal have got what it takes to win it, and then I've got a £1.70 on France to win it. They're favourites, and I expect them to probably win it. Yeah, man, for sure. Let's see what happens. I mean, look, um, I hope Ollie doesn't get sacked, because if he doesn't get sacked, I mean, realistically, while you want Ollie to get sacked right now, we know Ollie's going to get more time, and realistically, next season you don't want Ollie to get sacked, in the sense that for him to get sacked, it means we're doing really bad. If he doesn't get sacked, it probably means we're doing quite well, and we might even be challenging. And if that is the case, which I think we will all be happy if we are challenging for a Premier League, regardless if Ollie is the manager or not. But like next season, I don't think Ollie has an excuse. He's gonna get a Sancho who he wanted. He probably will get a centre back. I mean he by all the rumours coming out of the club, he's the one that doesn't want a DM. So he's gonna get the squad he wants. So there's no excuse. And with a full stadium, no one's going to put up with just seeing a Fred McTominay double pivot every week. And with us signing Sancho, you can't have Pogba has to be in the midfield. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on there. Ramos won't come to United. Also, look, this is crazy that we're having to think about this. Sergio Ramos and Harry Maguire next to each other. Oh, what that would be shocking. I think. I don't think they would work together at all. I don't think they would work. Although only one of them will play at Euro 2020, and it's not Sergio Ramos. But yeah, I think Ramos will either go back to Sevilla. I think Sevilla have got a pretty interesting project, or we'll go to PSG with Poch and build to try and win the Champions League. And I think signing someone like a Ramos will only help your chances of winning it. Insigne, Kanji clears somewhat off the line. Berardi. Locatelli, not Locatelli, Barella, Jorginho, Bonucci, Acerbi, Spinazzola, Acerbi, Bonucci, Di Lorenzo, Barella. Right. Lovely ball into Locatelli. Ball from Locatelli. Ricardo Pereira. Xhaka. Severovic. Mbolo. Nice ball out to Shaqiri. Good defending. I also got rejected. Unlucky you. Ben White, I don't see why Arsenal get him. What streaming software do you use? I use OBS. I'm going, mate. I'll see you do your watch-alongs every day. Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if there's a day where there's no good matches, I won't. But yeah, pretty much during the year, there's a watch-along every day. I don't know. It's OBS Live. I assume they're the same thing. Yeah, OBS. Yeah. And yes, I do. All the graphics you see on this channel, so whether it's United thumbnails, the graphics, these graphics, all of this, any of this is all made by moi. They look really clean. Do you study something with media? I study media production. I'm just kind of self-taught Photoshop. But, I mean, thank you. Ricardo Rodriguez, sorry, with a corner here. Ball comes in. Good defending. Here is Barella. Bringing it forward on the counter-attack for Italy. Can Barella find a pass? He finds Berardi. Immobile made the run. Berardi's going to go alone. Well blocked by Switzerland. What do you do, mate? Nice ball. Xhaka. Yeah, what do you study, mate? Xhaka. Insigne. Poor ball by Xhaka. Insigne. Nice run by Spinazzola. Breaks into the box. Spinazzola is going to go alone. Pokes it wide. Let off for Switzerland there. Xhaka really poor. Just gave the ball away so easily. It was a good counter-attack by Spinazzola. Insigne, look, he's a baller, isn't he, Insigne? I study creative business, so I like the media and also marketing. That sounds quite good, mate, to be fair. What, do you do that at university or is it like college? Akanji. Donnarumma. Acerbi. Poor ball. Xhaka picks it up. Fabian Schär. Sommer. Kanji. Ricardo Pereira. I keep saying Ricardo Pereira. It's Ricardo Rodriguez. Sula. Rodriguez. Insigne. Here comes Insigne. Spinazzola. Mbappe does well. Mbabu, sorry, does well. That's going to be a corner for Italy. Obviously, their main their main threat from corners in Chiellini is off the pitch. So we'll see how they get on without him. Obviously, Acerbi is the man who came on. Is he good in the air? I can't say I know much about Acerbi. I know he's had a good season at Lazio, and he could be going to Inter Milan, I believe. No, that's Radu. I'm thinking he could be going to Inter Milan. Insigne puts the ball into the box. Well punched out by Jan Sommer. Berardi takes it down. It's a great ball out to Insigne. Immobile. Well defended. Right, corner. Right, ball comes in. Italy can't win it. It was Berardi, not Berardi, Acerbi going for it. Spinazzola. Bonucci. Barella. Acerbi. Bonucci. Barella. Jorginho. It's on uni. What do you do? Uni or college? If so, what do you do? Like I said, I do media production at uni. What uni are you at? Who's down? No, I don't want any crackers. What type of crackers have you got, though? Are they just like normal crackers? I'm on a uni in the Netherlands, as that's where I'm from. Ah, fair enough. Well, I mean, what do you think will? Well, what am I trying to say? What did you make of the Netherlands Ukraine game? And how do you reckon Netherlands will get on at these Euros? Good pressure then by Switzerland just before half time. Donnarumma has to put the ball out for a throw in. And Babu. Avedi. Xhaka. Akanji. Nice ball out by Shah to Rodriguez, who made a nice run, but poor touch. Lame. Got some water biscuits far to advance. Water biscuits? Oh, don't know about them. Netherlands are in a bit in the mud because of De Boer, so it won't be easy. But yeah, let's see. We will come through the group for sure. Yeah, to be honest, I completely agree. From when I was watching Ukraine, what I saw was going forward, you're all right. But that's not because I think you're well trained or well drilled. I think you've got good players, but you absolutely put everyone up top. You absolutely you have no system or like proper shape when you're attacking. You just kind of get everyone to go forward. And what ends up happening, your three at the back quickly ends up being one centre back and three defensive midfielders, and then you're so easy to break against. Obviously, I haven't watched Netherlands much, so that could have just been because they were playing Ukraine and they fancied it a little bit more. But I thought every time Ukraine attacked, they looked like they were going to score. And I know, look, from what I've done, obviously I did a little bit of, well, I wouldn't say research, but I looked into the results under Frank de Boer. You can see pretty much every game, unless you're playing someone who's personally awful. Like, well, not personally, really bad, like a Gibraltar, a San Marino. You always concede. If you need a person for a watch along of any Netherlands games, you have my contact. Will do. I mean, like I've said, for me, the watch-alongs kind of work better most of the time when it is just me. But I'm sure at some point I might start opening some games up to people that obviously, like if I'm doing like an Arsenal game, try and see if an Arsenal fan wants to come on, for example. Here comes Insigne. But I mean, if I do that, I have no plan to do that as things stand. But like I said, if I do want someone and we're doing a Netherlands game, I'll be sure to get in touch. Here comes Kevin and Babu for Switzerland. Can they get a late equaliser? And Babu, poor defending by Di Lorenzo. I get you. All right, fair enough. Good. I don't want to sound twatty or whatever, or like I don't want to do stuff with you because I'm more than happy to do so. It's just obviously it needs to be the right thing, doesn't it? Jorginho. Donnarumma. Bonucci. Right, so that's half time. So we'll stop the timer there. So at half time it is Italy 1, Switzerland 0. And look, Italy have certainly deserved it. And look, Italy, for me, from obviously, we've seen Italy play twice. We've only seen the likes of England, Spain, Germany, Portugal, France, and the better nations play once. But so far, Italy have impressed me more than any. I thought they looked fantastic against... Pardon me. I thought they looked fantastic against Turkey in their first game. And I think they looked fantastic again today against Switzerland. They look really organised. They look solid. Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And they look, if Italy continues to play like this, they are going to go right through. What I would say though is the winner of this group goes into the difficult side of the tournament, where you play the likes of France if they win their group, Belgium if they win their group. So that will make it a bit difficult for Italy. How many more games until the final? Loads. The final is played on, I think it's the 10th of July. We're not even halfway through. We're not even a quarter of the way through. What? When did you think it finished? Oh. So I'm just kind of fiddling here with my mic stand, which my mic's currently not on. Or my mic arm. Like 2 weeks. No, 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 no. I mean, look, we can actually get the games up. So if we open that. Right. So obviously all of these games is what's already been played. And then we've got, so that was played earlier. Obviously that finished 1-0 to Russia. Finland did have a goal disallowed for offside. But it was a great finish by the Russian, is it Miranchuk? Was it Miranchuk? Miranchuk, yes. Just before half-time that won that game for Russia. Earlier on, Turkey beat Wales 2-1, the other game in this group, which pretty much saw... No, she's my girlfriend, not my sister. That's a facepalm moment for you, mate. But yeah, so that's the game we play now. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games left before we go for another, what, 12? Yeah, another 12. And then we go for the round of 16, where we, what, is that 8 games? 8 games. Then we have 4. Then we have 2. Then we have 1. Don't lie, Lucy. You are very lucky to have such a stud like me. So did I. And so did I cringe saying it. But do I regret saying it? No. Oh no. So I mean, look, if we go over back, we'll go back to this and we look at the groups as things stand. Oh, let me refresh this, and then we'll actually get the current state of the tables. Oh look, it doesn't want to work. Nice, embarrass me, Google. Well, Italy are top, and if the scores stay as is, and that being 1-0 to Italy, Italy will top the group and will win. Well, will top the group and will qualify for the next round of Euro 2020. They'll qualify for the knockout rounds. Where am I from? I'm from England. I currently reside at the University of Lincoln. If I go to this, go to stats. No, that's still not going to update. Nice. So we'll stick to this. So yeah. So Italy are top. A win if they hold on and they win this game like we expect them to do. They will top group. Well, go back to top. Will go top of Group A, and will qualify for the knockout round. Wales, while they're not mathematically qualified yet, with 4 points, that pretty much secures them qualification. Whether that's well, Lincoln. I'm not originally from Lincoln, but that's where I currently live, so I'm going to say that's where I live. I'm going to say Lincoln. So yeah, while they're not mathematically through yet, they will, because of the third place rule, even though they're not mathematically through, they will pretty much qualify from this group, whether that's in second place or whether that's through as a third place team. And obviously, then we go to Group B. Obviously, we saw Russia play Finland. That win for Russia is big. Obviously, it puts them above Finland into second place. And I think at this point we're probably going to just see Finland go downhill. Whether or not they may sneak in as a third place team. Obviously, they've got 3 points, so that would be big for them. Although I'm not sure. I mean, Denmark, they're going to be the interesting one. Obviously, they lost to Finland, who you really expect Denmark to beat. Obviously, again, when in that game, that result was overshadowed by the horrific scenes, really, that we saw from Christian Eriksen. Fortunately, he does look all right now. So whether they'll be able to turn their fortunes around, I'm not sure. Obviously, look, they're going to need to get something from Belgium, and if they can do that and then go beat Russia, then obviously they'll make it through. But it's going to be a tough ask for Denmark, and obviously the rest are how we left it yesterday. I watched the second half downstairs on the telly. Good luck with the stream and big up yourselves. Thank you for tuning in, mate. It's greatly appreciated, and enjoy the match. Right. I'm quickly going to... How long we got before the second half? About 4 minutes. Right, so I'm quickly going to go get myself a bite to eat. And then we'll be back for the second half of this match, where we'll probably see more Italy dominance. So I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Cheers, lads. Ah. Right, so we got the second half. Oh, it must be soon. Bang, bang, bang. Right. It was not a Carlin. It was a Stella. I'm a man of culture and wife beating. Now, Lucy, I don't know if you put in that dab before or after I said wife beating. Either way, funny. I would rather have a Stella than a wife. Oh yeah, wife beater. What can I say? Have Italy just made some changes, or are three places all coming on at once? It was just an all-round unfortunate dab. Oh, fair enough. You just see Lucy change up profile picture, like just like blinking eyes. Do you actually think I don't know if Rafa's a good shout for your manager or not? To be honest, he's not a bad manager, obviously. I don't know. I just don't know if he's the one for Everton. Right, so we're underway here in the second half. The man's got a fresh cut and a Stella. I'm in imminent danger. You're lucky you're in March. Better your location. Right, Ricardo Rodriguez with the corner area for Switzerland. Puts the ball in, headed wide. If you want, you know what? I'll leave you. Donnarumma. Locatelli back to Donnarumma. Italy trying to play out from the back here. Bonucci does well. Di Lorenzo, and they do so really well. Barella tackled by Xhaka. Di Lorenzi. Barella loses it. Frula. Elvedi. Shah. Jan Sommer. Goes long. Well taken down. Rodriguez. Good run by Shaqiri. Rodriguez can't find him though. It goes inside to Xhaka. Xhaka and Bolo. Back to Xhaka. Frula. Xhaka. Shah. Lovely ball into Mbolo. Well played by Jorginho Chiellini. Venezuela. Down the line. For Mbabu. Puts the ball in. Di Lorenzo does well. Donnarumma, yeah. I mean, I'll get out the teams for you. Oh, there we go. So the team is for Italy. It's Donnarumma in goal. Di Lorenzo, Bonucci. It's actually a Serbi on now for Chiellini. Chiellini went off with an injury. and Spinazzola. Barella, Jorginho, Locatelli in the midfield three with Immobile, Berardi and Insigne. Acerbi wins a free kick there. Looked like a foul on Embolo, not a foul on Acerbi. I can see why that's a foul now on Acerbi. For Switzerland, it's Jan Sommer, Elvedi, Fabian Schär, Akanji, and Babu, Freuler, Xhaka, Rodriguez, I've just deleted System 32. I've just broken. I'm broken. Xherdan Shaqiri at 10. Severovic and Brill, Donald, Imbolo. I finally spit it out. Right. Jorginho. Donnarumma. For Immobile. Locatelli. Loses it. Elvedi. Xhaka. All two players have gone down here. I don't know who's involved. I think it was Xhaka and someone else. Xhaka's back up. If it was him. No, it's Fabian Schär. I mean, Xhaka's dyed his hair blonde. What are we making of that? It was Berardi. Let's go to it. Let me get an image up of Granit Xhaka. Look at the state of that Barnet. Look at the state of that Barnet. Luckily, he's moving to Roma, I guess. You won't have to stand it for long. It's shocking, isn't it? Shocking. Di Lorenzo. Barella. Locatelli! What a hit by Locatelli! And it's 2-0 to the Italians. What a hit by Locatelli into the side netting from the edge of the box. Wow, what a hit. It's not confirmed officially, but it looks like it's going to happen. And Italy have a second. He's absolutely quality, isn't he, Locatelli? He's absolute quality. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, sign him up. Get this man in the heart of midfield alongside of Paul Pogba. And boom. Here comes Mbabu. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please do hit the like button. As in Mobley comes through here, goes down, nothing given. And subscribe down below if you haven't already. And please do share the stream if you are enjoying. Never seen this man before, and he's ripping this team apart. He's great. He's greatly admired in Italy. He played for Sassuolo. One of them pronunciations is right. So he's not a bad team. He's not a bad player. Here comes Barella. I'm pretty sure Chelsea are linked to him. He's a good player. He's a good player in the heart of midfield. But what you get with this Italy midfield, you get players that can do everything. Are creative. They're tenacious. They're strong in the tackle. They can hit it. You've just got such a well-rounded midfield with Mbabu. I've just seen Mbabu. Barella, Jorginho, and Barella. If I could actually speak, that would be great. Chelsea, Juve, and Arsenal are apparently in for him. Yeah, he's a great player, a fantastic player, and because he plays for Sassuolo, surely you'd imagine he'll have to leave there at some point. It's not like he plays for an Inter Milan, a Juventus, where they're playing at the very, very top level. So, no, they don't have to sort of sell him. Locatelli at some point, I'd imagine, will want to leave Sassuolo. He will want to go play in Champions League football year in, year out. Because realistically, the teams that want him are playing in them competitions, and he is good enough. As he's shown in this European Championships, and he continues how he is, his price tag will be huge. And surely he must get his move sooner rather than later. Because like I said, he's a top player. It's just a matter of how much will they demand for him. I imagine you could get him out of Sassuolo for under 40 million. And I think that's a good move for somebody. I'm even thinking something like a 30 million fee. Barella. Xhaka. Here comes Switzerland. Obviously, Switzerland, they've got a tough ask ahead of them now to win this game. Obviously, I went for a 2-0 Italy win, as did a lot of people, really, didn't they? Lucy went for it. Obviously, I went for it, as I said. Dilanos went for it as well. Charlie, your 2-1 Switzerland is off. I hate to break it to you. C Nations 2-1. Italy is still on. And, I mean, I guess Nico's 2 is still on. While it's unlikely, it's still on. Bonucci. Kanji. Right, Akanji. Right, so changes for Switzerland here. Zuba and Widmer coming on. So who's coming on? So Shah's coming off for Zuba. And who else? And Babu. For Sylvan Widmer. I thought Mbabu has had a fairly good game. Ricardo Pereira Rodriguez fouls Berardi, and we free kick to Italy. Right, Insigne's going to take it. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I'm not going to sneeze. Right, here come Italy. Well, it's a free kick like I just mentioned. Insigne puts the ball in. It's a great ball into the corridor of Miss Uncertainty, but it's well defended by Switzerland. And Spinazzola goes back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma will probably go long. He does go long. Di Lorenzo to Insigne. Oh, Acerbi takes it, gives it back to the goalkeeper. Long ball, Locatelli takes it down really well. Jorginho. Insigne. Bonucci. Di Lorenzo. Immobile. Barella picks it up. Just gives it away though. Throws his arms up. But here is Embolo. Goes back into Rodriguez. Xhaka. Rodriguez. Great foul by Barella. Xhaka. Embolo. Ball from Embolo. Is that a Locatelli strike? That's a fantastic strike by Locatelli. Right into the bottom corner. No chance for Sommer. Look, Italy have won this game, haven't they? Italy are so good. They are one of, if not the best team in this tournament so far. Xhaka. Here comes Switzerland. Shaqiri over the bar. And I wonder what Italy do in the next game. Do you reckon they'll rotate against Wales and, well, almost give Wales a chance to beat them? Or do you think they'll go for it again? Because, I mean, look, either way, I don't imagine Wales beating Italy. I mean, it's an interesting question. Here comes Jorginho. Surging forward for Italy. Oh, good defending. Mobile picks it up though. Berardi. Poor from Berardi, but is that Barella picks it up? Finds Jorginho. Spinazzola's there, but he goes into Locatelli, the goal scorer. Insigne. Lovely ball into Jorginho, who goes back into Locatelli. Goes back into Acerbi. It's just kind of keeping the ball now. Recirculating play. Bonucci. Nice ball inside. Insigne. Locatelli. Back to Insigne. Nicely taken down. Barella. Immobile. Xhaka. Akanji. Good tackle by Locatelli, but a free kick given. I just don't think Switzerland, they've looked okay at pitting periods. I think Italy are just very good at stopping teams. I think we saw that with Turkey. I think we've seen that again today. And at the same time, are Switzerland great? I wouldn't say so. I mean, look. How many shots on target have Switzerland have in this game? I mean, how many saves has Donnarumma made in this tournament? Has he made one? Has he made a save yet? I don't think he's made a save today. Oh, we can check that. No, well, 0 shots on target. So I'm gonna take that as no saves. I mean, we'll check. Turkey. 0 shots on target. I don't think Donnarumma's made a save. I don't think Donnarumma's made a save yet. And Italy have scored 5 goals. Like, this Italian team are fantastic. Defensively, they are so solid. And going forward, they are dangerous. This is kind of the blueprint for teams. And here comes... He's made a save! Donnarumma has made a save! Alvedi. Dula. Shaqiri. Looks at a poor ball. And that, what a moment for Donnarumma. Finally makes his first save of the tournament. Congratulations to him. I think he actually made 2 saves. Donnarumma, lovely ball into space for Jorginho to run onto. He finds Locatelli. Immobile's made a good run, but it goes out to Berardi. Here comes Berardi, who cuts in. Strike! Poor hit by Berardi. It's over the bar. Immobile saying, why did you not pass it to me? It's really good play. It's always rising, that shot there by Berardi. I mean, where has Mancini been since Man City? Because he's got this Italian team looking so good. Did he go to Inter Milan at some point? He went to Zenit. He's been around the block, isn't he? Mancini. So he was at Man City, obviously. Then went to Galatasaray. Then went to Inter Milan. So I was right about that. And then went to Zenit. Which is strange. And then after Zenit, obviously, he joined Italy in 2008. I assume that after... Who was it? Would Conte have been there in 2018? On the World Cup? Oh no, they didn't make the World Cup, did they? So yeah, when they missed out on the World Cup, I assume he got the Italian job. Who was the old Italy manager? Gian Piero Ventura. Who the fuck is this guy? He's the manager of Chievo now at some... Oh, the Serie A team. Oh, they won... they came second last year in Serie B. Yeah. I can see why Mancini's now the manager. Here is Switzerland on the attack. Well, they're in their own half, but they're bringing the ball forward. Xhaka. Crossfield ball. What's going on? Well played. Locatelli. Free kick to Italy. Jorginho fouled. I mean, look. Bloody hell. That's mad. What I would say, I mean, there's another change coming here for Italy. Italy have to be one of the favourites. The only thing that is a potential problem for Italy is that they win this group, they're in the same half as a what's his name? As a France, as a Belgium. If all they win their groups, which will make it really difficult for them. I mean, if we load up my Euro 2020 prediction. Right, so Chiesa's coming on for Insigne. I mean, right. If I go that. So obviously, this is this was my prediction for the group. If I okay, that there. Best me. So Italy, obviously, I had them to top this group, which they will. I had actually Wales to come last, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. But obviously, I would say this group, my predictions haven't been terrible so far. Scotland will come bottom of that group. Czech Republic, Croatia, we don't know for certain yet. Netherlands, they should win that group. I mean, Finland probably might not come bottom now. But I wouldn't say that they are two bad predictions. And then, look. So, with Italy topping their group, Belgium topping their group, and France topping their group, you find yourself in a tournament tree. Well, I mean, with Germany, who I had as the best third place team in Group F, making the round of 16. So you're going to have a Belgium, a Germany, an Italy, a Ukraine, a France, and a Germany, and obviously Croatia and Sweden. So you're probably going to have Italy to come up against either a Belgium or a Germany, and then a France, just to make the final. And I think that's going to be difficult for them. I mean, if they come second, for example, I think they could quite easily get to the final. Obviously, I had Turkey to come second. They'll play Russia first. I think they'll beat Russia. Switzerland with a good chance here. Well blocked. They would easily beat Russia for me. They'd easily beat Netherlands for me. And then let's say they'll face England for me if England beat Portugal and Spain. And in that circumstance, they can get to the final, and obviously in a final, who knows what can happen. But we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Here comes Immobile wide. There we go. Let me tweet this out. There we go. Just tweeting out that we are all in agreement that Italy are the best team at the tournament right now. They are so good. Like, defensively, like I said, they put... Well, something we've always known about Italy. They are passionate about defending. They will put their heart on a sleeve to defend a goal. And bloody hell, they're doing so today. They've just been fantastic. Locatelli. Nice ball into Barella. Looks for Immobile. Foul by Barella on Rodriguez. And we've got about 16 minutes left of this game here in Italy. Right. Alvedi. Nice play here by Switzerland. Keeping the ball well. Sule. Nice ball inside. Cleared. Chiesa. Nice play by Chiesa. Lovely ball into Immobile. This time, surely! He's missed again. He's missed again. He's not got his shooting boots on. Xhaka. Lovely ball looking for is that Widmer? But no. Right, so it's goal kick for Italy and obviously Donnarumma. Donnarumma goes long. Rodriguez has obviously dropped into the back three now. I don't know if I mentioned that. Who's the number 9 for Switzerland? I don't know. It's someone I don't know how to say the name of. Brilliant. Di Lorenzo. Jorginho. Locatelli. Jorginho. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Right, Alvedi. Goes back to Sommer. Goes long. And Bono takes it down well. Gives it into the number 11. I return. Hello, Charles. Charles and Zogbia. And Bolo. Nice ball. Widmer. Into this guy. I don't know who this guy is. The guy I can't pronounce. Barella wins a free kick, but Italy play on. Here comes Chiesa versus it's poor from Chiesa. Immobile will give chase. Barella's still down injured. So, the referee's going to give a yellow card to somebody. The referee's bringing on attention for Barella. I don't know if Barella is actually injured or if he's just kind of putting it on, wasting a bit of time sort of situation. Mbolo's been put into the book. Oh. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Ugh. There we go. Ricardo Rodriguez. Couldn't get the return to Zuba. Immobile's down now, but he's back up. Soler. Is it? No, it's not Soler, is it? What is his name? Freuler. Or Freuler. Look, again, in the second half, Switzerland have had more chances. Obviously, they've gone for it a little bit more. But I can't think of any. I mean, they had that one good chance that Donnarumma saved. But again, it's just too little too late for Switzerland, really. They've just not done enough. So offside call somewhere. Right. So Donnarumma goes long. Locatelli doesn't win it. Here comes Switzerland again. Good play here. Good defending. Spinazzola. Alright, Spinazzola. Locatelli back to Spinazzola. Loses out. Here comes Switzerland on the break. Nice cut in. Elvedi. Freuler. Widmer back to Freuler. Elvedi. Ball comes in. Donnarumma easily claims. Kanji wins it. Jorginho picks it back up. Ball goes down the line looking for Ciro Immobile. Akanji can't defend it. No. Immobile. Great save by Jan Sommer. But it will be a free kick to Switzerland for a foul on Akanji by Ciro Immobile. So Frula's off, and the dribble. So Ricardo Rodriguez. So apparently Rafa Varane is now going to stay at Real Madrid after Ramos's departure. That's apparently Florentino Perez decided, you know what, we'll actually keep one of the best centre backs in the world. United need to sell David De Gea, 2 centre backs and 2 midfielders and 1 winger. I'm not sure we do. Well, it depends. Like, we need to sell Phil Jones. We're never going to sell him. If we sign another centre back, then yeah, I agree. We should probably sell one. But I don't know who you sell. Do you sell Lindelof? Do you sell Bailly? I don't think you sell. You don't sell Maguire, and I don't think you sell Tuanzebe. Tuanzebe will go out on loan this year, so maybe that puts off not selling a player for a year. Midfielders, I think we should sell Ricardo Pereira. Not Ricardo Pereira, Andreas Pereira. Don't think he's at the good enough level. By the sounds of it, Lazio might want him, so you sell him to Lazio. Maybe you sell Lingard. I would sell Lingard. I don't think he has a future at Manchester United. So I would sell him. Mata, I would sell or let him leave on a free. I don't think he's got it in him to play enough games anymore. And he doesn't play anyway. Regardless of what you think of him, he doesn't play. So what's the point in keeping him? And if you've got a striker, if you're going to play a player at number 10, it's not going to be Mata. It's going to be Donny van der Beek, isn't it? 99 times out of 100. Matic, maybe do you bring him? Do you sell him? I still think he might have a role to play. But I mean, change here for Italy. Locatelli's coming off for Cristante. Right, I'm going to sneeze. Sneezed. Everton need a new right back, centre back, cam, and left wing or right wing. I mean, it's like I've said before. You sort your starting 11 out, and then start sorting your substitutes out. Is your starting 11 at the stage it needs to be right now? I would say probably not. I think Everton. I think with Pickford, they have a good goalkeeper. Is he amazing? There's questions to be asked there. Right back, probably need one. Centre backs, I don't think you're terrible. You got Ben Godfrey, who I think is a good centre back. Holgate, I think last year, I think he had a bit of a bad season, but I quite like Holgate. Michael Keane, he's alright. So maybe you want a centre back. But I think you've got a lot of centre-backs at the club in Mina, you've got Holgate, you've got Godfrey, you've got Keane. So you probably have to sell one of them before you buy. I mean, yeah, I was going to get to, obviously, James Rodriguez and Richarlison. There was rumours that they both want to leave. Obviously, if that does happen, it'll be interesting to see how much money you get for them, particularly how much you get for Richarlison. But if you get good money for them, I can see you replacing them well. I mean, as attacking midfielders, you've got Sigurdsson right now, who seem to be in favour under Ancelotti. So we'll see how long that lasts. And then, who do you have going forward? You have Calvert-Lewin, you have Richarlison, who might be leaving. Let's say he stays. Oh! It's 3-0! And it's Ciro Immobile! It's a shot from range. And it's in to the back of the net. from Ciro Immobile. Look, that's slightly annoying, I'm going to be honest. Because I predicted 2-0. Now it's 3-0, so I'm wrong. I'm fed up of being wrong. 30 mil, I don't think you get Toney. You don't need a striker. You don't need an Ivan Toney. You should stay at Brentford. That is a lovely finish. What I would say, exquisite. What Everton need to do, they need to find themselves their manager, because if you do get a manager who that wants to play two up top, then you've got a question to ask. Obviously, you've just let Josh King leave already. So, who do you play up top alongside Calvert-Lewin? I would question is Ivan Toney the right profile of striker? I mean, there's 3 minutes I've had of time here. I would say maybe look at someone like an Alessandro Plea at Gladbach. Might be a good match. Put up top with a Calvert-Lewin. Similarly to what we see with Marcus Thuram and play at Gladbach. Yeah, the thing with Everton right now, it's simply impossible for you to make signings when you don't know what the situation with Richarlison is going to be. Same with James Rodriguez, and you won't find out until you get a new manager. So you need to appoint someone quickly. Whether that is Rafa Benitez, which I would argue probably isn't the man really for Everton. If I was Everton, I would be looking at Frank Lampard and saying, Frank, come to Merseyside. Come to the blue. Stay with a blue side, and come. We'll give you time. We'll give you time. We'll give you money. We'll give you the place you want. Go do your best. Well, from Donnarumma, what's he saying? He's calling for a free kick, and Bolo, the worst shot of the tournament so far. So, yeah, I would say go get Lampard if I was Everton. But it looks like you will get Rafa Benitez, which I think is a weird appointment. I actually think Paulo Fonseca, while he's not a great manager, would probably be a better option would be a better option for an Everton than what's it called? Than a Spurs. Although I wouldn't say either club should get him, really. I wasn't that impressed with his Roma side. I mean, he might be alright. Mbolo. Zuba. Puts the ball into the box. Well defended by Bonucci. And Bolo, good tackle by... I don't know who that is. Is that Cristante? And there goes the 3 minutes of added time. Referee will blow his whistle. And he has. And we have full time here at the Stadio Olimpico. Italy have won the game 3-0. They're a back-to-back 3-0 wins for Italy. And that does see Italy being officially the first team to qualify for the knockout round of Euro 2020. Right, there we go. So, how's this now updated? No, brilliant. So, that is great. Cheers, Google. Cheers. When you rely on something like Google, you expect it to work, but clearly it doesn't. But look. That's a full-time result. If we look at the stats, Switzerland at the end of the game, they started to have a bit more of the ball. And Italy, look, like I said about France, they look comfortable with and without the ball. And look, possession-wise, while Switzerland had more, they didn't use it as well as Italy. And look, the 3 shots on target for Italy found the back of the net, while the one for Switzerland didn't, and that's the most important thing. I mean, if we go over to the table, it's not updated for some reason, and we'll refresh it one last time. Still not going to update. Brilliant, cheers. But look, Italy have got 6 points. Obviously, they've just played their second game, beating Switzerland. Their second consecutive 3-0 win here at Euro 2020, and that does see them top of their group. That does see them into the round of 16. And look, they look fantastic, don't they? I mean, look, you look at their past results. They don't concede. The last time they conceded was October 2020. That was the last time this team conceded. Crazy. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What, 9 games without conceding a goal? It's crazy stuff. They are so good defensively and going forward. They're just brilliant. And look, they have to be seen as one of the favourites for this tournament, especially with the way they are playing. But look, that is going to be it from me today. If you did enjoy, please do hit that like button, below, and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. And look, we are continuing to cover all of Euro 2020. Whether that is just Italy, whether that's whoever, we will be covering more. And actually, just before I leave, what we will do, we will check the games tomorrow and see what game I'm probably going to be doing. Now, I would like to do Denmark versus Belgium, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So, we'll have to go for Netherlands versus Austria. That will be the game we will cover tomorrow. Like I said, I would love to do the Denmark-Belgium game. I'm just simply not going to be able to. I'm busy at that time. So, the Netherlands versus Austria game will be the game we will be covering tomorrow. So, yeah. But like I said, thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you all have enjoyed. Like I said, hit the like button below. Subscribe if you're new. In the bottom corner, that would be greatly appreciated. It would mean a lot. Help grow this community, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Anyway, like I said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace. Oh, there you go.